Have you noticed that a lot of people don't respond well to questions and comments? We see this in media interviews, job interviews, company meetings, and casual conversations. People often respond to questions and comments with a ramble of weak and confusing words. It's rare that a person gives a clear and concise response to a question or comment. In this brief video, I'll share with you some basic guidelines that will help you to respond more effectively. Be calm. This alone will greatly improve your ability. The best way to keep your mind and body calm is to keep your voice calm. Think of a late night FM DJ. Be confident. Start with confident posture. Your confident posture will help make your attitude more confident, and your confident attitude will help make your words more confident. Pause for 1 or 2 seconds to organize your thoughts. Do not pause for 6 or 8 seconds. If someone asks you a compound question, focus on the core question and answer that. Here's a compound question. Can you tell me about a time when you've had to handle a difficult situation at work and how you ensured that your team stayed motivated during that time? I would respond to the first question, and that was, can you tell me about a time when you had to handle a difficult situation at work? If it's a question stated in complex terms, simplify the question and answer that. Here's a complex question. Given the growing concerns about data privacy, there's an increasing demand for companies to protect user information and to be transparent about how data is used. However, critics argue that some of the regulations around data privacy are too restrictive and they stifle innovation. How do you reconcile the need for stronger privacy protections with the need for businesses to remain agile and innovative, especially in the fast-moving tech industry? You've got to simplify the question before you respond to it. To me, this is the question. How can companies continue to exchange large amounts of data while respecting individual privacy? The more complicated the question, the more freedom you have in answering the question. Let a compound or complex question be the burden of the question asker. Let them come back to you with additional questions if they want you to answer the question in more detail. Most of the time, the interviewer will move on to another question rather than follow up on the old question. Avoid rambling. People often keep talking because they feel that as long as they're talking, they're surviving. When people talk for too long, their listeners see them as fumbling, floundering, and failing. A good response is usually 1 or 2 sentences. Use clear and simple language. Use strong language such as start, end, now, new, build, preserve, defend. Avoid weak language such as maybe, sometimes, sort of, possibly. When possible, use a relevant story, example, metaphor, rhyme, analogy, joke, quotation, or witty one-liner. Practice these skills in casual conversations as well as formal settings. Look for slow, long-term improvement. The road to clear communication is challenging but rewarding. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.